Yeah,
Okay.
perfect. So today the topic, impromptu speech topic is your role model. Okay, your role model, your inspirational figure can be anyone. Okay, so the topic is yours. Yes, Raj. Role model.
Okay. Yeah. So, hi everyone. I'm Raj, and the topic of discussion is role model. So, when Joshua gave me this topic, the first thing that popped into my mind is actor. Why actor? Because of several reasons, which I'll walk you through. And that name of the actor is Tom Hanks. And that was because ever since my childhood I used to watch a lot of movies. I was a movie fan, great movie fan, and then that's how I got connected to this person with the name Tom Hanks. And in my childhood days, and we never used to have the proper cable through which we had a chance to watch the movies. But there used to be this channel with the name Teja, and there they used to telecast the Hollywood dubbed movies into Telugu. So that's where I watched first movie of him, which with the name of Forrest Gump. And while watching that movie, you know what? I came to know that a lot of struggles, even in spite of having so many struggles, how a man or a woman or any person can succeed in their life. That was the moral of that movie. I did not know much about him or that movie or any director who has directed that movie, but yeah, at that time that was one of my favorite movie. It used to be one of my favorite, if not all. And yeah, ever since I know that person, and by the time I reached my seventh grade, we had a proper cable, and I used to watch these HBO Star movies. And whenever I have got a chance to, I mean, watch the other movies of him with the name The Terminal and Philadelphia Story, and there are a lot of movies. So I used to select an actor, and I used to watch all the movies just because of him, or the way he acted in the Forrest Gump made me to watch all the movies, and just not the movies. Apart from movies, his character and the way he helped the society and the other directors when they are facing the hard struggles, or when they were going through the I mean the negative sense of their lives. So how he molded some of the characters or some of the people in the Hollywood and around that place, and he even have donated a lot of his fortune to the deserved and the police department, which used to I mean deliver these services, and even he had contributed a lot to the community. And last year, I guess, when I visited LA, I was searching for the walk. I was searching for his star on the way of Walk of Fame, and it took me around 40 minutes, I guess, just to search his star. I have asked around 3 to 4 guys just to take a pic with that star on his name. Yeah.
All right, Tom Hanks. Wonderful. Yeah. How many of you watched this movie? Forrest Gump? Anyone? I have watched it many a times. And I recommended this movie to a lot of people. So I got very good connection with you, Raj. Yeah. Real life. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Who's the next speaker, Raj? Wonderful. 3+ minutes on the stage time. Good one. Good presence. Yes. Select the next speaker, Raj.
Yeah, Sonia, could you please walk us
Thank
through
you.
your
Thank you for
role model?
selecting me. Yeah. So, hello everyone. I'm Sonia Bidla. I would like to, express my experience about this, who is my role model. First of all, I used to believe how can somebody have role models in their life and all? Because see, I am a kind of person who is never impressed with actresses and all those stuff. Because according to me, whatever they are doing for their earnings and all. So they cannot be a role model for me. This is what I used to feel. And I was like a kind of person who was not impressed by anybody. So according to me, that time there were no role models I had. Then when I passed my company secretaryship and when I, entered into the job, I met one person. He is one of the, top chief financial institution, chief financial officers of India. His name is like in one of the, top 100 people who is expert in accounts and finance. So that's how. So the person was so influential. I must say that in a company, you go to the banks and you ask for loans and all. That person has such an influence that the bankers would come to him and ask that, sir, would you like to have some loan? And they used to bring those documents to his cabin and get it signed. Whereas the other companies I have seen that they used to go to the banks and use forged documents. So there was no influence in this regard. But such influence was there in this company.
Sonia, your voice is
Same
breaking.
on the face of promoters.
Yeah, now it's good. Now it's good. Carry
Now
on.
it's fine.
Yeah, it is fine.
Yeah. So the person had such an influence that if he feels that this thing is not appropriate, he would come to me and ask that, sir, would you like to have some loan? And I would not forget him for my entire life.
Is anyone able to hear Sonia or is it only me? I think I lost her voice.
Yeah, same. Same here.
Perfect.
Me neither.
All right. We'll wait for a few seconds and then Raj will select the next speaker.
Suresh, Suresh TH.
All right. We'll wait. Suresh, TH, Tudi. Suresh Tudi. All right. Suresh, I think she will rejoin. We'll wait for a couple of few more seconds. All right. Yes, Sonia. Conclusion of your speech on role model. She's using the first I, then I, right? The last template. First, when I was kid, like I had no role models. How can actors be role models? And then when she becomes company secretary, right? She has seen this amazing person, companies, banks running towards him. So then I, and now I. Good. Sonia, you can start speaking, or you can conclude at the end. Okay. Suresh, today you can go. Yeah. Yeah.
Connected.
Yeah, you're connected.
Yeah, I think.
Yes, Sonia, you can finish. Conclude.
Can I start it again? Can I start over?
From your journey with this influential person that banks used to go and offer him loans, right? His credibility. So from that part, you can continue. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So in my life, I have never met such an influential person. Like, he had such a daring attitude. I must say that if like people would not dare to speak on the face of promoters, and that person had that daring. So if you see me today, I must say that I am 90% a reflection of him.
Uh,
So the confidence which we were talking about, I gained that confidence from him.
mm,
So he is my role model. And yes, I worked with him only for 1 year, 1.5 year, and I would not forget him for my entire life.
powerful.
So yes, according to me, He was my role model, and he would be forever, lifetime.
Wonderful. Having great mentors like them. Yeah. So select the next speaker, Sonia.
I would go with Suresh.
Yes, Suresh. Suresh Tudi or Suresh Kumar?
Um,
We have two
Suresh
Suresh.
Kumar.
Suresh Kumar.
Yeah, Suresh Kumar.
Yes, Suresh. Suresh Kumar from Australia. He's in the hospital.
Um, can I do it in the end, please?
Yes, Suresh.
Okay,
Then
Yeah,
so
tell
I'm at
Suresh.
the hospital, so I'm trying to get the medicines. Sorry.
all right. Suresh Tudi, you can go next. If possible, turn on your camera. Tudi Suresh.
Yeah, is my voice clear to you,
Yes.
everyone?
Clean.
So I
Suresh.
could not enable video today for today, Joshua, but I
Yes.
can speak.
So speak slow, okay, in the second quadrant. And max is 3 minutes, Suresh. Yeah. On the role
Okay.
model.
Yeah.
Implement
So
second quadrant. I want to see your second
sure,
quadrant.
sure, Joshua. Okay. Good evening, everyone. So I'm going to talk about my role model. So whenever we hear the term role model, and there is opportunity to talk about the role model, we often see the celebrities or someone who influences in our life, maybe in our professional career, maybe in our lot of areas. So okay, we always think about them, and sometimes we may take them as a mentors. Okay, but in my life, as I'm growing in different stages, in school days, always our teachers says, someone, you have to keep someone as your role model. Okay, I am even without knowing their biography, without knowing and their stories. Actually, we keep like, my role model is good, my role model is Abdul Kalam, my role model is so and so, etc. This kind of assumptions we made ourselves. But in my case, as I'm growing, uh, I'll as I'm looking my mother, so I choose my mother as a role model. So the main reason is, everyone, we are here, so everyone is fighting for the survival. Okay, maybe survival in terms of upgrading ourselves and reaching some high stages, higher positions. Obviously we are earning something for the survival. Our end goal is the survival. So by seeing my mother, she's illiterate, and she even doesn't know how to write. So, but at least she's no at least she can able to write her name after many years. That is also, she's not aware how to write the alphabets and all. But she raised me in a such a way like that, such a way that I need to respect others, and I need to earn in a uh, I mean in a proper manner, without any illegal activities, or without betraying someone. So that is the one thing I can highlight. And one more thing is, since as she was a illiterate person, but she raised me like, she worked as a farmer. She used to sell the fruits, and she used to lease the mango farms, and she used to lease the tamarind farms, and she used to sell to the other persons. And she never shamed, or she never feeling that I'm doing this. Most of the time my father is in how Gulf countries, to tackle our financial things. But though my mother stood strongly in India, and she raised us without showing any difficulties, without letting us know, we are in financial crisis, or we are short with this. But she, in our area, many of the people, even they don't drink tea twice a daily, and it's single day. I mean, at least once in a day. So that kind of situation we used to have in my childhood days. But my mother, didn't show up that, but she used to, provided all those things, whatever the people experiencing in the cities.
Fantastic, Suresh.
But yeah, so yeah, so that is one of the touching. I can always see whenever my friends talking about these jobs, recessions, jobs, and whatever. I know they are for failing to achieve something, right? I'm always, I'm always thought about my mother. Then she is being illiterate and she's raised me till this end. She's, uh, it's sometimes we did some degrees, PhD, and even though we are couldn't able to get the jobs, but as being illiterate, she now also she can able to earn at least 1K or 2K. If I allow her, but now when I joined in company as a software developer, I asked her to stop. Then just whatever the simplest way you can just live in that way. The now at least I am looking after her. But always in my if you ask me in my dream, then I can definitely say my mother will be my role model. Yeah, that's all. Thank you for listening my words.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Suresh, I know a little bit connection and emotional.
Yeah,
To speak more about your mother, but keeping the time in mind. Yeah.
yeah,
Wonderful.
yeah. Thank you. Yeah, yeah.
Good
Thank
going.
you, bro.
Yeah. Perfect. So who is the next speaker, Suresh? We have two more speakers. Shanti, obviously. Suresh will.
Yeah, yeah. We can select an alternative batch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you. Yes, Shanti, please go
s-
ahead.
sure. Thank you. So, hello everyone. Myself Shanti. So, I would like to share about the experience with my role model. So, I would like to start with my childhood. Like when I was child, uh, I used to admire with the what do you say, the film stars, right? Maybe the heroine or hero. So whatever the hit movie we watch, like I watch, I used to admire, like I used to feel like I should be like them. So this was my initial feeling. Like I used to consider them as my role models. But it's not like one person. It keeps on changing. Whenever the new hit movie comes, again my role model will change. So this was when I was a child. And later, when I was in my teenage, like I used to admire with my parents. Like I used to think like how hard they're working to raise them. So they're putting a lot of efforts just to make us happy. So I used to consider my parents as my role model, and now I consider my boss, my manager, as my role model because he's currently 70 plus, but he always tried to spend most of his time for work. Like in a day, 24 hours day, we mostly work for 10 or 12 hours. But if you ask him, he can be available all the time. At this age also, his workaholic, he manages around 30 offices. It's not like he directly manages. He's the head for 2 to 3 corporate offices, and he's the board member for around 20 organizations across the world. And he manages his time in a such way that he take care of each responsibility from each company. So currently, I consider him as my role model. But what I feel is like we should not consider one person as role model because no person is perfect in this world. At every age, we will have some person who we feel as our role model. We need to learn some things from them. So, yeah, that is my opinion. Like nobody is perfect, so we need to take some points from them and move on. That's it.
Wonderful. Good message, Shanti. Right. So, yeah, even I see some people, 70, 50 plus, they're workaholics. They work a lot, a lot, a lot. What's going on in their mind? What is that they want to achieve in the world? Most of us, we are procrastinating, right? We have a lot of things to do, a lot of goals to achieve, but still we procrastinate. We are in comfort zone. We delay the things. My goal this year is to be a massive action taker. So yeah, you'll see a lot of things coming up from me as well. All right. So with that, our last speaker for today, Suresh Kumar. Suresh, if you're available, you can go or you can record the video. I know you're at your father's uh, place and in a hospital, right? Close to your father. You wanna go, Suresh, or you want
Yeah,
to?
better I will do it later on. So I'll record.
Yeah, you
So maybe
recovered.
I'll do it better. Maybe in the next session I'll do
Tomorrow
that.
we'll
Sorry,
connect
sir.
at the same time. So he's in
Sure, sure.
the hospital. His father got a stunt yesterday, and he's here in the session. He's in the
Oh,
hospital now. Yeah, prayers with your father, Suresh. Okay, good
Yes,
commitment.
yes. Thanks for
He will
the
recover. He will recover.
help.
Yeah, blessings.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll connect tomorrow, same time, 9:30 p.m. Inform your accountability partners to join the session. Call them, okay? Whoever is your accountability partner, call them, ask them to join the session from 9:30 to 10. So we will finish this way on time, 10 p.m. Okay, 30 minutes quick. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.
thank you.
Good night, everyone. Bye.
Nice.